game, so I quickly ended that. Thank you, TV, for reminding me of that. I totally forgot. And here we are with our second game. This time I'm with V. So V first round, unfortunately, they just got outplayed by Pan. As I said before, Pan has some of the best strategies, if not the best strategies, in this game right now. I'd say they're on par with a clan like PG or better. But maybe it's time for me to stop underestimating them and just, instead of calling them the newcomers or whatever, just expect great things from them because they've shown me pretty much nothing but great things. But this time we are here with V, a new clan that was formed by players who have been part of a lot of different really competitive clans, so I definitely expect a lot from them. So looking at the map here, we see that the AMX Chaffee is here in the middle, Slit Killer. Oh, but it looks like Disney might have gotten spotted over there. Maybe Kuba got spotted in that T-32. We saw some shots going over. Some of these light tanks trying to put in a few shots. That lightweight with its APCR might be able to put in some long range shots, but not that reliably. And here comes Milo and Old Man Slow and Mir Silk and their T-32 is going to try to use this hill with some gun depressions. They're pretty much the same setup as last time. Pan is doing something interesting, however. They are putting almost all their eggs in one basket, as it turns out. Looking at this, they are putting almost all their tanks in one side of the map. Maybe they're planning to do a push on the lower ground, but I am not certain. It's a pretty interesting strategy by Pan. I really haven't seen this before. I've seen teams put a lot of tanks here, but not nearly the whole team. And now it looks like that might cause some issues. Dazor and the AMX Chaffee is probably gonna get bum rushed by more than one light tank here, but so far it looks like only Slick Killer is over here. He spots Slick, so now he's gonna go ahead and get out of there. There might be support by Slick, so Dazor's not gonna risk it. He's gonna get himself out of there, probably move to the middle of the map. Yep, he gets spotted. He takes a shot, but luckily it misses him. He's coming down through the middle of the map. I'm expecting a push by the 3 light tanks from the V side. And I'm really expecting Pan to pretty soon here maybe try and overmatch the heavies from the V clan, but right now it looks like Pan is taking a little bit more of a passive role. But it looks like, there you go, seeing some movement from the T-32 is going to try and move up into a little bit more of an aggressive spotting position where they can maybe get in a few shots. But Mir Silk over here with the V side, they're just chilling out right now. They don't want to expose themselves and lose any health to these guys. Going back over to the Pan side, it looks like the Pan light tanks have decided to disperse. And now they're going to try and come over and overpower Slick Killer, who was last over here. This isn't a bad move, but they don't want to get spotted until the very last moment. Killer, I think he knows he's spotted. He is running for home right now, but nope. Now he decides to come back, get under that cliff. Maybe he's confident in his team supporting fire. The other V light tanks are getting a move on now. And yep, we have our engagement. Slick Killer is in a lot of trouble here. He has to land at least a few of his shots. Ooh, Paraway is not doing so well. Lost about half his health, more than half his health. He is in a lot of trouble. Dazor takes out Slick Killer, but at what cost? Is losing an RU worth it for just one AMX Chaffee? Let's see if the RU will live. The RU narrowly lives. That is very lucky for them. I don't know if that was the best trade. Luckily, Dazor didn't take any damage either. But now look what we have. We have an IS-3 over here with Disney. Maybe they might try and push on these guys. I don't know, but this is, like I said, Pan is really switching their tanks around this side of the map. I haven't seen gameplay like this in a while. T-32s are moving up down the 9 line now. Going to try and get some fire into the T-32s from V, who are moving up. Kellen Martin's moving up. Pan just put those 2 T-32s into a really bad overmatch, so I don't know if that's the best choice for them. Getting a few bounces, but they are outnumbered. And yep, here come the rest of the light tanks. Pan is in a lot of trouble here. Those tanks going around are going to have to cap that base fast if that's what they're going for. Yep, and here comes the all-out rush. The T-32s are now flanking, and here come the lightweight, and here comes the light Here comes both lightweights. Kuba falls, and now it is a 2-on-6 situation. Not good for Pan. Pan is in a lot of trouble here. Duz is in a lot of trouble. Here comes Kellen putting a shot into the rear, and this is just all-out carnage for V. They are absolutely destroying Pan on this flank, but at what cost? Let's see how fast they can cap. They have about 30 seconds to respawn. That IS-3 lagging behind a little bit. Let's see if they'll get back in time. I don't think they will, actually. If this IS-3 can slip into the cap, I think he just might push the cap over the counter. But I think Booze and Bacon has come out for a shot. I think he spotted them. He misses his shot, unfortunately. Oh my god, the IS-3 is not going into the cap. Oh, that's a mistake right there. The IS-3 should have gone into that cap circle. If he would have gone into that cap circle, they could have capped it, but instead he decided to go forward and try and cover the light tanks, but that wasn't a good move. Dazor falls, and now the cap falls to 25 seconds, which Pan cannot stand up for 25 seconds with all these lightweights running around. Here comes Kellen. He's going to sneak in a shot into the AMX Chaffee. Yep, there it goes. 1390 takes a hit. The RU is trying to hide behind him. They have 20 seconds to cap, but like I said, the V clan is here. Yep, they got him. Kona falls. Kona takes out Paraway, and now the IS-3 is just in an absolute crap hole. Unfortunate for Pan. They had it there. If that IS-3 would have gone into the cap and just covered up the light tanks, they could have had it right there, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Kellen Martin getting a nice little ram off on that 1390, making it 1-1. They're running two 5100s, 3 lightweights, a 1390, and an AMX Chaffee. Pan has chosen to run 2 T32s, 3 IS-3s, an RU, and an AMX Chaffee. So Pan definitely going for the armor this round. But V definitely will have the choice of where to take the map. I'm here with the V clan again. Pretty interested to see how they're going to play this. Pan, I would imagine, is going to go to the cliff due to their armor, but I would not imagine V going to the cliff, but here they are. V might actually try to flank around the mountain, which, to be honest, wouldn't be a bad choice. But maybe I'm just, making stuff up. Let's see what they do. So it looks like the 5100s are going to lie back towards the forest while the lightweights are going to be up front getting some spotting and getting the initial damage off. So I think we're going to have some spots already. And there's 1 254 lightweight going to the hill. There he is trying to race that RU up there. Kona has to get up there before that RU. Puts a shot into the RU as he goes up. Nice little shot there, but unfortunately he takes 2 in return from the IS-3s for a combined damage of about 400 or 800. The lightweights are putting some shots into the IS-3s, but it's going to be hard for them to hold these IS-3s off. But now we have some support. The 1390 and the AMX Chaffee are now on the side. So here we go. We're seeing some damage being put in by that AMX Chaffee. But so far, I feel like Pan actually has the map control. But here come those 5100s. That's what I'm really interested to see. Here come the 5100s. So we're seeing some damage being put into Mr. Damon. I want to see this 5100, so I dump in their clips, and yep, here they go. I saw a 300 roll on Kuba, 300 roll on Dazor. Dazor's in a lot of trouble, has to get out of there. A nice 275 roll on him. He's on very low health now. Dazor falls to the 5100, but now Kellen's trying to get out of there. Booze and Bacon falls to Kuba. Both teams are right now really fighting for some map control. And yep, Kona Dog falls to Pan. Or Kuba kills Kona. Kind of hard to look at both those names. And I think the AMX Chaffee and 1390 are trying to get some shots out, but they might be on their reload soon. The problem with the V clan's layout is that they do have a lot of autoloaders, so they have to time those reloads. Kuba is now on perilously low health. Puts in a shot to Kellen. And Kellen does not get one in return, and yep, here comes Dusk and his IS-3 gonna put some shots and probably kill Kellen. Let's see if Kellen backs up just in time. But now Paramway in the RU-251 takes out Old Man Slow in his 5100. And now Lord Rodius is in a lot of trouble. You cannot outrun an RU. There is no chance of that. So he's trying to get into the lower ground. Just try and stall for time here. A little bit of good driving by the RU. Just narrowly misses that rock. Oh, but now the 5100 is reloaded. Let's see how much damage he can put in before he takes another shot. Ooh, Lord Rodius gets set on fire, and he does... Oh, wow. He didn't have an automatic fire extinguisher. He took a little bit of damage there. Alright, so Kuba and Dusk are now on pretty low health. However, Visny and Kara are on good health. These light tanks have to push out against these guys. They can't let them pincer. But unfortunately, that is exactly what is happening right now. Mir Silk is in a lot of trouble, and he bounces his last shot before he dies. Dusk is now on very low health. Oop, a little bit of a misram there by Visny, but here... Oh, there goes Dusk getting that little jump kill on Kellen. And all we have left is Lord Rodius, who is on 336 health in that AMX 5100. So I feel like V had the setup to do well here, but they just didn't utilize their mobility enough. They should have taken the middle of the map. I feel like the 5100s should have been in the middle of the map, getting those flanking shots closer, instead of having to use all this time to go around the mountain. But Pan did play it well, though. They used their advantage, they used their armor and HP advantage, and just pressed those light tanks and got them out of the game quickly. And now we have the result of a 4v1, decisively in Pan's favor. So I think Rodius might have gotten spotted here. It looks like he's going to go ahead and try and hide, but Pan, I think, wants the kill, but I think he gets picked up there. Yep, he gets spotted. I think Carl picked him up, and now they know where he is. Carl is now sitting still, looking for that shot. So what did we see here? As I said earlier, Pan they had the HP advantage and they used it to the best of their ability, and it worked out. V should have put more tanks towards the E3 line and definitely use that advantage for some crossfire instead of taking the tanks all the way around the mountain. But here comes Caro, about to get his last kill. Oh, and he misses due to the Ice poor gun depression and that little slope. Unfortunate for him, but Deuce picks him up before Carl takes any more damage. Very good game for Pan. It is now each tank for a specific reason. And in this case, Pan is going with the same setup. 2 T-32s, 3 IS-3s, 1 RU in the AMX Chaffee. The V-Clan has chosen 150-100, 4 lightweights, a 1390, a T-32, and an AMX Chaffee. So now they have a T-32. V-Clan might be able to play a little bit more defensively, but with all those fast-moving tanks, the T-32 still seems a little out of place in that lineup. So it's going to be interesting to see how Milo plays that. We are on board here with Pan, and they are going to go ahead and take all their tanks to the middle of the map, and it looks like V is taking a similar strategy to last game. They're sending the 1390 and the AMX Chaffee to the middle of the map, sending all the lightweights towards the middle, and they're going to send their 5100 and T-32 maybe around the cliff. I think the 5100 might be going around the cliff. Alright, now we have some spots already. Paramway is already spotted. Kellen. Oop, Kellen gets a shot into Paramway, but it was only 267. Whenever Kellen went up there last game, he lost 800 health. That just tells you that I think they weren't ready for Paramway to be there that fast. He takes another shot on the way up, but now he is there. And now Paramway can use that to his advantage. AMX Chaffee's in a lot of trouble. 1390's been putting a lot of good shots into him. And that's the bad thing about having all these heavy tanks from the Pan side. It takes them a while to catch up to the light tanks. And now we have that T-32 here in the middle. Alright, here comes Milo. Oh, and also here comes Kellen. Gonna go ahead and attack Paramway. Paramway gets a track off with that heat round, but heat does not penetrate tracks, like almost never. So now Paramway's in a lot of trouble. A lightweight versus an RU. The RU will have a hard time winning. A big 285 roll into Paramway means he's in a lot of trouble now. Kellen puts another one into him for 234. This is pretty bad for the RU. The RU is now trying to escape down the cliff. But now we have the 5100 in the rear right there. Lord Rodius trying to get some shots into the rear of these heavy tanks. But I think now that they know he's here, they're going to try and push him. Lord Rodius is now trying to get out of there. And Paramway falls to Kellen, who is now falling off the mountain. Going back here with Pan, looks like Mr. D-Man's taking a lot of damage. He's on maybe about 600 health. Yep, 573. He's in some trouble right now. Been taking a lot of shots through his front plate. He needs to get up to this rock and defend himself. Haro is trying to shoot the light tanks in the middle from V. I think this is the way V wanted this to go initially, but it looks like the tides are turning a little bit. We have a push here from these IS-3s and AMX Chaffies onto Kellen. Kellen's about to get taken out. AMX Chaffee's missing his shots, however. And Kellen makes it. Ooh, that last bounce shot. Ooh, but I think Kellen... Ooh, Kellen overdrove. Ooh, Kellen. Wow, look at this positioning. I did not even know you could stick to that cliff. Holy crap. I think the hope is here that Kellen might attract a player that might try and ram him and kill himself as well, but who knows. But it looks like the IS-3s are going to go ahead and pass him up. The AMX Chaffee looks like he's going to go after him, however. I think the AMX Chaffee can just see Kellen's turret. Might be able to get a cupola shot off. But Kellen has to be careful. The slightest wrong move will put him out of this game. And Mr. D-Man falls to Lord Rodius is 5100. Pan is in a lot of trouble here. Caro falls to Mirror Silk's 1390. Wow, great push by V. A lot of synergy by V right there. Just came in and killed all those tanks without losing a single enemy, without losing a single vehicle. Great play by them. 1390 still over here trying to get a shot on Kellen. I feel like he should move on because Kellen can't really get a shot on him. Here come. Oh, Kellen gets taken out by the AMX Chaffee. I don't know where he slipped that one in. Maybe he slipped it into the side armor. But now here comes Mirror Silk in the 1390. Gets a good shot along with a little ram there at the end. So it is now a 6-on-2 situation. Let's go ahead and see the HPs. Pan has about a combined total of 2600 HP between two IS-3s, but V really has the advantage. A full health AMX Chaffee, a low health 54 lightweight, a full health 54 lightweight, a near full health 1390, and about a half health T32, so they definitely have that HP advantage. Right now they're just playing Ring Around the Rosie with each other, but they don't yet realize it. There you go. They're going to go ahead and send Booze and Bacon back towards the cliff. Let's see if Booze is going to get a spot off. Yep, Booze gets that spot off. Unfortunately, Booze is alone right now, so he's going to have to try and preserve himself because he cannot face off against two near full health IS-3s. So he's going to go ahead and get into this dip and use the AMX Chaffee as some cover. The Pan Clan guys are a little bit... Oh, yep, there we go. He manages to pull off a shot on Visny. Pretty good shot by the lightweight. Visny now trying to get another shot on him, but it gets in another shot on Visny. Visny puts one into the top of the lightweight turret, but now here comes all the support. 1390 is here. Let's just watch the carnage. An AMX 5100 and 1390 working in synergy means that's just not going to end well. And now Visny is stuck below here. I want to see maybe that AMX 5100 to get a little bit of a run up and land on him. Who knows? Yep. Oh, come on. Come on. You know you want to get a little... Yeah. Jump on him. Yeah. Great finish by V there. Pretty stylish. It is now 2-4. Will manage to win this game. Alright, so I'm here with Pan, who has chosen a field... Two T-32s, two IS-3s, an RU, a T-54 lightweight, and an AMX Chaffee. The V-Clan has chosen to field 3 lightweights, a 5100, and an AMX Chaffee and 2 T-32s, so I'm expecting the V-Clan to beat these guys to the hill. Also the fact that the V-Clan has the advantage of getting the North Spawn, which the North Spawn gives you this nice passage to get up to, which covers you for a lot of the time, whereas when you're coming up on this side, you don't get as much cover. Visny's in a very... Visny's actually setting up to get some crossfire. Not a bad idea, but he's in a really exposed spot. He takes about half his health worth of damage for only trading one shot. Not too good of a trade by Visny. This is what we need to see. Pan realized they weren't going to get that initial position, so they sent their light tanks over here to this island to get some crossfire in with the V light tanks. This is how you need to play this map if you're not going to get the middle. And now Old Man Shadow's just hanging back right there in his 5100. He's going to come in only when he's needed and then disappear. That's how you should play 5100. So now we have the T-32s up here from V and from Pan, but these T-32s from V might get shot in the side. Right, Paramway, yep, there you go. First shot on Paramway, and that's how you play this map when you can't control the middle. You get on the flanks and you put some good shots in. Milo takes a shot from Paramway as well. AMX Chaffee trying to put some shots into the side of these guys, but with that low penetrating gun, he's not going to get the shots he wants to. And now we have Visney, the lightweight, who I think might try to come over this hill, but that might be a bad choice for him. And it looks like Old Man Slow gets spotted. He has to be careful. Want to save that HP. D-Man takes a hit from maybe a T-32 or a lightweight. Now we have all these tanks over here just not able to do much. This is the problem with taking the hill. And this is why Pan to me is a very good clan, because they realized they were going to lose the hill, so they just let it get lost. And now V, they can't do a lot with it. If they wanted to do something, they would probably get all their lightweights to come off the cliff and then flank as these T-32s come in. But I think they're going to try to whittle down the health of Pan a little bit more before they do that. They want to get more comfortable. Right now, I would say V definitely has the map control, but not by much. Pan has the whole one line to themselves and might be doing some flanking with those light tanks, trying to get some better shots into the side of these T-32s. As I said, I think the lightweights on the hill from V need to get off the hill and then do a combined push with everybody else to take out those heavies and only leave the lights. I think that would really help them out. Alright, so we see a little bit more damage traded there. Kuba takes his first shot of the game for about a 250 roll, maybe a 200 roll from one of the T-32s. Yep, and here we go. Here are the Pan light tanks. Gonna try and put some fire in the Old Man Slow. Old Man Slow has to have some support now. The 5100 has no armor. You must remember that. He takes 1, 2, 3 hits. His fourth hit, but AMX Chaffee is really tearing him apart. He's about to be taken out of the game. He takes out the AMX Chaffee, but what a trade there. None of these light tanks get killed until now, and they killed that 5100. Now we have a full-on push by V here, and it is not looking good for Pan on this side. All the V light tanks, they should have done this a little bit earlier, I feel like, but at least they're here now and they're getting it done. Deuce was on very low health. He has... Oh, they both get in 2 more shots into Kona, but I think this is it for Deuce. He's going to get shot in the rear. Yep, he falls. But I think Karo might get one more shot into Kona. They're trying to cover Kona right now, but nobody wants Kona. Ooh, will he get him? I think he's going to get a shot. Ooh, a bad ram there by Kellen, taking a lot of his health off. But hey, V managed to win the map. Pan had the right idea, but I feel it through. Unfortunately, I just saw on the Discord that V's caller, I think his mic just died, so I don't know how they're gonna adapt for that. But I think they're a good enough team that they can. They definitely won last game decisively, so let's see how they're gonna play this game. This time, Pan is fielding 3 T-32s, 11390, and RU a lightweighted and AMX Chappie. V is using their same setup as last time: 2 T-32s, 3 lightweights, AMX Chappie, and that 5100. Unfortunately, Old Man Slow wasn't able to be that effective last game because he got caught out in the rear by all those light tanks, so hopefully that won't happen to him this time. Yep, oh, okay, this time we're seeing a lot more light tank action by Pan. They want the hill, so let's see who's going to win it. The AMX Chaffee, Dazor is already on very low health right now. The 1390, I don't think is even loaded yet. The Ruby loaded in a few seconds, though. Good shot into 6 shells as he's going up. Kona is now on about half health. He's being chased by the RU and T-54 lightweight. But now Kellen trying to put some fire into Paramway. Paramway needs to be taken out of the game. Booze and Bacon falls to Karo. Oh no, this is a disaster for V right now. Split Killer is now in a lot of trouble. He gets taken out. Oh god, and Kellen doesn't make it out of there either. A really good push by Pan there. When you spawn on the north, you have the advantage to get to that hill, so that's definitely a good sign for them. But oh, here comes Old Man Shadow. Picks up 2 tanks there. They need to focus down those low health targets. Milo manages to take out Karo. They need it, like I said, they need to focus down those low health targets. They need to get Mr. D-Man out of this game. Visney is also on very low health. These T-32s have a lot of hit points left. Milo needs to go and kill that lightweight. Old Man Slow now on the reload on about half health. These T-32s need to push up. Mir Silk is on very low health. Oh, you have to take out Mr. D-Man. I think Mir Silk, yep, he gets that. He bounces the shot from Visney, but they need to focus on Visney right now. Milo needs to help him out. This is a very risky strategy in what they're doing right now. Ooh, but Visney misses his shot. A little bit too much pressure right there. Causes him to miss that shot. But I think Old Man Slow is now back in the game with that 5100 now fully loaded, and here he comes. Yep, here he comes. Trying to put some fire into that T-32. Bounces his first shot. He doesn't want to get shot by that T-32. Puts in a second one for a big 309. The T-32 misses his shot. Now Dusk is pretty much dead. Great play by V. V really did come back here. They basically sacrificed their light tanks, but the light tanks did enough damage to put the Pan light tanks at very low health. So now Pan only has one light tank left, and Visny is on extremely low health. Mere Silk. So let's see, we have All Man Slow on 417 health, Mere Silk on 391, and Milo on 1094. Visny is only on 154. It's looking bad for Pan, but either way, this has been a fantastic match to watch. Yep, he's going for the kill on that T-32, but Mere Silk, I think he's going to have him. Oh, Silk misses his shot. Oh, he bounces his shot, and then he runs into a rock. That 90mm is going to be reloaded soon on that T-32, but they miss again. He gets a shot into Old Man Slow, but Old Man Slow takes him out. Great last stand by Visny, but it just wasn't enough. V manages to win this one 4-2.